What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Matenrou opera Shita. This song was requested by misterpatron as one of his monthly requests included in my Patreon membership. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. He said that this is a Japanese metal band and I've never heard anything by or about them before, so I'm excited to check them out for the first time today. If you want to be like misterpatron and support me and my channel, you can request a song on my Buy Me a Coffee page, or you can check out my Patreon, where you can find some exclusive content, full concert reactions like this one, you get requests included monthly, and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it. Oh, cool. Intense and atmospheric. Interesting change of pace. The double kick. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Nice. After breakdown. Wow. Let's go. Awesome solo. lot of interesting rhythmic changes. Wow, this was very cool. A lot of things happened in this song. I couldn't even really tell you what kind of genre this is because it combines so many cool elements. Like it has elements of symphonic metal, I guess, or also power metal, but also some more modern sections with this breakdown. It's got some parts that remind me more of something gothic-like, and that's very cool. It's definitely a song that keeps you on your toes. That's pretty surprising, pretty unpredictable. Maybe starting with the vocals. He seems to have a pretty strong voice that I liked a lot. I think his voice color definitely suits the vibe they are going for. It's pretty melodic, but also rhythmic in the delivery, with some moments where he really increases the intensity, the power, and has these almost outbursts of an almost operatic delivery, which is kind of theatrical and dramatic, and therefore fits to the sound very well, because the music also has those dramatic symphonic elements with orchestral sounds, some like dark choir sounds, some I think organ elements were in there, maybe some harpsichord sounds, and I think most of that was played on the guitar, which I think is always very cool to look at. And those textures make the song even more unique. It kind of is the combining element between some classical and cinematic ominous sounds and this metal sound, and it really lifts the song up even more. That whole vibe, these whole symphonic elements, I'm gonna call it, work very great with the guitars. There are some awesome riffs in the beginning, some pretty heavy riffs. Then in the middle of the song there's also a very cool guitar solo that starts very melodic. It's got more of a cleaner sound, the guitar in that section, and within the solo it shifts from this beautiful melodic sound into more of a shredding solo very seamlessly. That was very nice to listen to. Also then the transition into the rest of the song with a little bass solo, so to say, was also nice. And the drums were pretty impressive as well. Very powerful, very intense, very precise in the beginning of the song, and the first verse especially was pretty groovy. It kind of had a swing to it, even though it has this metal sound. I think that was very interesting. In those parts he already used the double kick, but more as quick fills and accentuations, if you know what I mean. And then in the choruses he pretty much blasts the double kick. But also in the transitions, or at least in a lot of them, there are some rhythmic changes of pace that actually feel quite complex. So he seems to be a great drummer. And of course, when we're talking about rhythmic and dynamic changes, a quick word to probably my favorite part of the song. Not surprising for the people who watched some of my reactions. It's I think already after the first chorus it builds up and then leads into this breakdown-ish part that hits pretty hard, and with those ominous dark symphonic layers in the background of that, I think that creates an awesome sound. And it feels heavy and epic at the same time. I love that. The lyrics feel like they're pretty dark too, which fits to the atmosphere of the song, I guess. Probably talking about some kind of toxic relationship, and it's kind of telling the story or the situation out of the point of view of someone that's more or less losing their mind, driving crazy because of this unrequited toxic love, or that relationship has ended. It features themes of in the beginning intimacy, but then abandonment, jealousy, desperation, and almost maybe obsession, and ultimately also violence. What I found interesting about the lyrics is the theme or symbolism of the title word, which I think means tongue in Japanese, and that tongue is kind of a part of the whole different situations, or the whole story in different ways. So in the beginning, it's symbolizing or working as something intimate, something sensual, and therefore like a good memory, so to say. The tongue could then also stand for, I think he's talking about how the other person produced so many kind words and things like that, and promises and words of love, but for him that turned out to be, or those words turned out to be deceitful. He feels betrayed by those words. He feels lied to, and therefore wants to stop that, or wants to destroy the thing that produced those lies by, I think he says, tearing out the tongue to punish the other person, and maybe also to silence them. So that's when the violence is a part of the song, like I mentioned earlier. So the whole song, the whole story is very passionate in different ways, starting with physical, sensual, passionate love, and then this passion turning into a dangerous, obsessive, manic desperation, even leading into a lot of violence. Thank you very much, Mr. Patron, for this request. I enjoyed this song. I think it combines a lot of really cool elements. Now that I've read the translation of the lyrics, I think the intensity of the lyrics fits to the energy of the sound. I like how there's a lot of stuff happening in this one song, a lot of rhythmic, dynamic changes. The song has moments where it just has groove. It has heavy moments. It has moments that feel really epic and really grand. I like the symphonic elements, the orchestral sounds, the dark, ominous vibe, also supported with those choir-like textures. And all of that combined with the metal sound works in a great way. And while it's heavy in some sections, it's never feeling really aggressive. It's more dramatic and theatrical, and I think that's pretty cool. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye. Make this alright.